that you know I'm the master? Who's gonna say that you know I'm the master? Who's gonna say that you know I'm the master?
Damn ready. Damn ready. Damn ready.
Who's gonna say that you know I'm the master?
Damn ready.
Who's gonna say that you know I'm the master?
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Pause Resume Show, episode 5, coming to you as part of Pause Resume Q1 2017. I am your host, the Nintendo Missions of Pause Resume, Craig Shields, and with me for this episode, I'm with Achievement Unlocked, Alex Sodi,
Evening.
and Trophy Popped, Alexandra Collinson.
Hello.
How are we all today?
Pretty good.
Yeah, not bad.
How was the intro?
It's good. I like it. Simple, but effective.
Bit different.
Yeah.
Bit different. Thanks once again to James C for his intro track, Damn Ready. You can check out the links for his stuff in the post on the site to find out more. I'm just going to go straight into it. Usually we have a bit of preamble, but straight in.
No messing about.
No messing about. Big news this quarter, and it happened, unfortunately for us, a week after our last podcast. So maybe that's a big hint we should do these more regularly. Nintendo decided to reveal the Nintendo Switch. It was revealed on October the 20th, and we'll get a full presentation on January the 12th for the US and 13th for the EU and UK. 4 a.m. UK time,
4 a.m.
5 a.m. European time.
A long day.
Switch, what do we think?
It's wicked.
Looks pretty good.
And on to the next segment.
All good, yeah.
No. I mean,
But
Yeah.
like, I just think it's the right thing to do, really, for them, isn't it? Big new step.
what were your first impressions? Is it the right move?
Yeah, I think so.
Why?
I think Nintendo's always been good for their handheld kind of devices in the past. Merging handheld with a powerful console, recipe for success, really. Zelda, win.
What about the little controllers? Joy-Con controllers that split.
I thought they were a bit weird.
Why were they weird?
They look a bit small, but I mean, I have small hands, so that's good for me.
They are quite small.
I think it looks a bit
If you're a
ridiculous.
grown man, like,
I think especially
Yeah.
when they split it into two, so like one person has one side each, they have an
Yeah,
analog stick and a couple of
exactly.
buttons, and then I feel like I can't see myself ever using that.
I think it depends on the game.
Yeah.
I think that's
And they're playing NBA on it.
well, exactly. So it must be fine.
Yeah.
So yeah, during this little 3-minute video, Nintendo revealed the console itself, which is, well, if you don't know, I don't know why you're listening to this podcast, because surely you would know already. But it's basically a console that is portable, but you can also dock it in a little system at home, so you can take it with you. There are controllers attached to a screen, which can come apart, and you can have various different configurations. There's also a Pro controller, which you can also use. Comes with a kickstand. Apparently a touchscreen as well, although that wasn't confirmed in the initial trailer.
That'd be nice.
And it'll be charged by USB-C, which is the same as the new Macs that we're recording this on. So I've got all the adapters ready. So, and the last 2 points there, touchscreen and USB-C, was kind of confirmed with patents that were recently revealed that also showed Nintendo are looking into a VR headset device that you push the Switch screen into.
yeah, that looks pretty cool.
Mario VR. What do we think?
I
Sounds
don't,
fun.
I don't know what to think about VR still.
Do you think Nintendo would actually do VR?
Don't see why not.
I can see them doing it. Why they do it, I don't know.
I think no chance.
Really?
Yeah, I think they.
Zelda in VR?
The thing with Nintendo is, I think they'll explore a lot of options. They'll be like, okay, well, these people are doing VR, let's have a look at VR. And I think if they can't find a decent spin on it, they won't even bother. I feel like they don't try and copy it. It's like, as soon as PlayStation and Xbox went for these graphical powerhouses, Nintendo were like, well, we'll let you two fight, we'll sit back a bit.
Yeah.
Wii came out and just destroyed everything. Wii U, let's not discuss. Let's move on to some of the games. We saw a new 3D Mario. Splatoon was also shown. We believe a new Splatoon, a new Mario Kart, and Zelda Breath of the Wild, as well as an NBA game and Skyrim. What do we think of the games anyway?
Well, first off, some of them are pretty cool. Mario, especially 3D Mario. Love a bit of 3D Mario. Zelda obviously looks amazing.
Isn't it weird they kind of announced but didn't announce like 4 or 5 games?
Yeah, it's like you kind of saw 10 seconds of Mario. That 10 seconds are cool.
I don't think it was 10 seconds.
Yeah.
It's like 4
No, it
seconds.
wasn't much, was that? No.
What do we want from the next Mario?
I just don't even know what I want for the next Mario. I just want
Mario.
a good
What would you
looking
have to say?
3D.
See, I kind of like 3D World, but I'd rather it be more like a kind of Galaxy, like more single player focused. But
That's still in there. Don't know what they're doing.
no
What's
idea.
the date there? Jan 12th, you said?
January 12th for the US, but that's the 13th over here. But I mean, God knows what Nintendo are doing because they showed up on Jimmy Fallon just.
Yeah,
That
I
was
saw
a bit
that.
random. Yeah.
Reggie was like, da-da,
Yeah. It's like here's,
underneath the question mark boxes.
we're going to show you
Guess
Mario
what?
Run that's coming out tomorrow. Oh, and here's a Switch.
Yeah.
First ever one. But I don't know.
Kind of reminded me of when they did that old, I think it was a 360 reveal. They had the slim inside the actual shell of the 360.
Oh, yeah.
Kind of like that, but
Well, it wasn't too bad.
no
except
idea, it
with-
was epic.
Except with a question box from Mario. There's also been a couple of reports on the price of the Switch. These are in UK sterling. The report is that there'll be 2 versions of it at launch. One will be £199, which will just be the Switch itself, and one at £249 with Splatoon as a pack-in and a slightly increased internal storage.
With Brexit, maybe a £50
Da,
extra.
da, da, da,
Yeah.
da. So with Brexit,
It's true.
let's try and remain optimistic. What do you think of that price point then? Because that, like
It's
to me,
accessible.
that seems
That's
cheap.
a really
Yeah.
good price. If you can pick one up for 200 quid,
Yeah.
I mean, obviously you go for the one with more memory anyway, but
Mm.
even if you could get one for 200 quid, that is a cheap
It's good.
console
Yeah.
to be able to have like the kind of graphical power it should have and be
Yeah.
portable.
And it kind of looks like the memory you might be able to increase it quite cheaply as well, like the 3DS.
That'd be really nice.
It's not going to be like the PS4 where you have to pay 80 quid for like 2 terabyte storage.
Yeah, I feel like that's optimistic at times as well.
So, or the Vita, where it was, I think I
Yeah.
paid 70 quid for 64 gigabyte.
Ridiculous.
So,
That would be really nice.
yeah, £199 or £249 with Splatoon would be pretty cool.
I think it shows as well that they want lots of people to be using them like together, like from the price and from the
Yeah,
reveal.
no, definitely. Especially if you're going to be taking one out of the home
Yeah,
all the time.
exactly.
So when I take it out of the home here, you're not going to be able to play it.
I have to get 2.
See, Nintendo got us already.
Yeah. And mate, come March next year, we could just be rocking up to the office and there could be like 4 or 5 switches in
It
there.
could be.
Lunchtime NBA jam.
Exactly. We'll make the trailer happen. We'll just do a parody of the trailer.
Yeah, let's do it.
Just for a laugh.
Pause the parody.
So there's basically been loads of leaks for the Switch, and I'm just kind of going through them kind of quickly. But if you want the full rundown, Eurogamer and Digital Foundry have done so much work on it, so definitely check that out. In terms of power, it's kind of almost confirmed it's less powerful than PS4. Maybe on a par with the Xbox One.
We're talking just normal PS4, Xbox One models, right?
Yeah, we're not talking about Pro or Scorpio. I kind of think that's...
I'd be quite happy if it was as powerful as the Xbox, really.
I'm kinda
I
surprised
feel
it
like that'd be
is.
I
Yeah.
feel like that would be a pretty good achievement, to be fair.
Yeah, no, definitely.
Especially in something portable.
Yeah, it's a big turnaround, isn't it?
Yeah, speaking of portable, actually, another report has suggested and kind of almost confirmed, because Digital Foundry have somehow almost got the exact specs. Like, what are we,
Reggie's just feeding them
a month before...
leaks, you know.
Yeah. I don't know who's leaking this stuff, but they were putting out all their gigahertz and
Yeah.
teraflops and all that sort of stuff. I understand none of it, but anyway. What it basically meant was that in portable mode, the Switch will run at 40% of what it does when docked. So that's quite a difference.
Yeah.
But I think kind of in terms of what that means for us is that we'll see kind of like the difference between a normal PS4 and a PS4 Pro. So on the Pro, you'll have high frame rates and a difference in resolution. So I think we're looking at that for the Switch between portable and...
Yeah.
I mean, do you think that would affect how you guys play games, or...
What if it's...
Are you bothered about the frame rate and resolution if
I think it depends on the game,
you can take it portably?
to be honest.
I think as long as I can always come back to it, in like high res sort of thing, like you can always play on your TV if you want to, then I'd always not be able to. I would always not expect to be able to have that much power portably for £200.
I mean, it's more powerful than the Vita,
Yeah,
Yeah.
and I still
I still think the Vita's
yeah.
solid.
I think like if we were looking at a game like the one we looked at earlier,
What was that?
That new.
the new one that they've
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I can't. The one you showed me the trailer.
Oh no,
the Heaven
Seasons of Heaven.
Seasons of
Oh,
Heaven.
I know.
Yeah,
There's a new
that
Switch
one.
game, Seasons of Heaven.
No, didn't see that.
It was literally today, wasn't it? I think.
I think about a few days
Last couple
ago,
of
but
days, yeah. But I think if you were playing that, like with the graphics on that, I don't think I would want it to be less.
There's probably
Personally,
there's
like-
probably games you're going to get away with it, and
Yeah.
probably games you won't.
I don't think that's a game that would.
I
do
don't
as
think
well,
it'll affect
but-
like the graphics, but just the way it runs.
I think that's going to. I'd almost.
I worry about Zelda.
Yeah, I would almost rather lose graphics for frame power, frame rates and shit. You know, like have it run smoothly but
Yeah,
not look as
definitely.
good.
I don't know how easy that would be though.
Yeah,
for
who knows?
developers.
It's kind of like, did you ever play PS4 on like a PC sort of thing, remote play?
Yeah.
It's like when you do that, the frame, I don't know, it still runs very smoothly. It's just like almost delayed,
It's lag, yeah.
but it's like that's annoying. But because it means you can't really play competitively on the go, sort of thing.
Yeah, no, definitely.
But I don't know. That's so many questions, obviously.
I know.
Yeah.
It's
I'm
amazing.
expecting wonders from this conference. They're going to come out and be like, "Here's another trailer, peace."
Yeah. It's amazing how much speculation they've had over the past year regarding the NX Switch, the new console, whatever you want to call it. And all they've said was a year ago, we're developing something else. It's called Project NX. And then they've released a 3-minute trailer. And yet, all this crap has come out.
Yeah,
About
game
it.
is just like money, please.
Yeah.
People-
Yeah.
They have, yeah.
It's
I can believe it. Though.
It's crazy how much buzz they've generated from basically doing sweet
I feel like
FA.
they've done well at that this year. In Pokemon, they've done
Yeah.
this little reveal.
Mario Run.
Mario Run, I
yeah,
even feels
yeah.
doing pretty well.
It's definitely been much better marketed than the.
Yeah,
Wii U.
definitely.
Yeah.
But they haven't done anything.
I know.
I feel
it's
like that
clever
we
though,
know
isn't it?
more about this than we ever did
Yeah.
about the Wii U until we got our hands.
The Wii U was just a clusterfuck.
Do you
right
know
from
what
the
I mean?
start.
Exactly.
The Wii U was their idea. Let's see how far we can take it.
I'll be fair with it. If people like us are watching that reveal and like of the Wii U and wondering if it's a console, that's just bad.
Yeah.
I mean, how is that ever going to win?
Yeah.
I think a few weeks after it came out, I think I saw CEX, a second-hand trade shop in the UK, if you're not aware, actually trying to sell the
Yeah,
controller
they were.
separately.
Oh really?
Because they didn't even have a clue.
Yeah.
So,
Classic.
but I mean, how is like someone's mum who
Yeah.
enjoyed the Wii gonna know?
Yeah.
Just absolutely mental. What does the first year of the Switch look like? We're recording this just before the new year, so we're a couple of weeks out. Obviously, the podcast will go live a few days before, so there might be more leaks. I don't know, but what does the first year look like? If you guys were Nintendo, how would you do this?
It's gonna be game after game.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
But it's not gonna be like hit all the games. It's
No,
gotta
it'd be game and then game.
Yeah,
and then game,
structured, and then like hit E3. Here's a load more stuff we're working on. Here's more game.
So
Game.
Yeah. More amiibos.
So how would you guys like structure the games out, and how do you think Nintendo will do it?
Well, I think the big question seems to be around Mario and Zelda, because originally Zelda was obviously supposed to be a launch title. Now it sounds like it's not a launch title.
Well, they've changed. I've noticed recently they've changed their wording. Zelda has always been
See, still
March,
TBD.
March,
you know.
March.
Yeah.
It's not on anything now.
Last two trailers,
No.
2017.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just 2017.
Yeah.
So
And Mario, they seem to be saying rumours are it could be at launch.
that's the thing. They've not even confirmed this new
Like,
Mario game.
How can Mario be exactly? How can Mario be at launch when I've seen like a ton of Zelda footage and it's going to be delayed?
Yeah. And we've seen 2 seconds.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
unless they're so confident this Mario game, it's like guaranteed that will.
The rumor is
Ship
the
it.
3D Mario game has been done for a long time, like over.
I mean, it's been a while since they've
almost
done
2 years.
like a big 3D Mario game, isn't it? Really?
Yeah. Rumor is this has been done, and then it got to a point on the Wii U where they were just like, no, let's hold this back.
Yeah, it's
Let's
probably
hold
going to
this
do as
back.
well.
So I mean, if
I think
it's
that'd be a
done-
good launch if you could launch with a 3D Mario game, Splatoon, a couple other big titles, I'm gonna buy them all.
I think
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
Probably all will.
You know, it's just
Yeah, I mean, it's gonna be kind of a bit sort of unprecedented, but I think we're gonna have a brand new, massive 3D Mario game revealed 2 months before it launches, which is
Yeah.
crazy,
yeah.
absolutely crazy.
I wonder what other. I guess the other big sort of question will come down to third-party games. Like, there's obviously been rumours about Dark Souls.
Yep.
Potentially. Obviously,
Yes,
seen Skyrim. There'll no doubt be a number of others. Could be interesting.
Or 2K are on board.
Right. It starts to
And
ask
NBA,
questions. Where do you buy a game?
Exactly. Red Dead on the Switch.
Oh. I feel like I need a PS4 Pro for that.
Yeah.
4K TV.
Maybe. We'll have to see.
I'm wondering what we're going to do, like with some of the other titles. So obviously we had Star Fox this year. So is there going to be a new Star Fox? Is that why they gave us that one? To get us ready
I
for
don't
that
know,
on the Switch?
I kind of think Nintendo are just going to leave Star Fox to die. Because they can't exactly port that one over either because of the way it controlled.
No, they
Unless you
can't.
totally rewrite the controls.
Okay.
But which is a shame because I actually quite like Star Fox.
Yeah.
The old games, but
Yeah, so they might make something more like the old ones, though, for the Switch. I was wondering if they brought that one out for the Wii U.
I don't know. I think the
It's
new
like a
one.
placeholder to keep people interested in it.
I think the new Star Fox was them trying to remake the old ones, but I don't think Star Fox belongs these days.
Yeah.
To be honest with you,
Yeah, I know what you mean.
like it's over in like an hour,
Yeah.
It's a shame.
you know.
A shame.
But I don't know, unless they try and do another third-person Star Fox. But I mean,
I'd like to
Yeah.
see more of the classic Nintendo. Did you guys see there was a little video a while ago about a Donkey Kong game that never got released or something, and it was like a 3D Donkey Kong game. Or so, is it
I
Donkey
think I
Kong?
might
Or
have.
something like that.
Yeah.
there was Rare did a 3D Donkey Kong game, Donkey Kong 64.
Yeah, I don't know what it was. I just saw something. Apparently, it never released, and it was some footage from some game.
I
It
think
was
they
after
will-
the 64 one, I think.
Yeah, I can believe
That'd
it.
be amazing.
Yeah.
I'll give me 3D Donkey Kong. Yeah, go on, I'm willing.
Where's Metroid?
Yeah, that's it.
Metroid would have been
All these
amazing.
classic games, they can just be like, poof, there you go. Give me.
Let's go back to the last podcast. I asked some predictions.
I was not involved.
No, you weren't involved. So
I feel like I was unprepared for these predictions.
Joey's not with us today.
Oh,
But,
good, we can bash his predictions. That we do.
So I basically asked, by the time this podcast rolls around, what would be the state of the Nintendo NX at the time?
God, that was
So
a while ago, wasn't it?
we'll start with Joe. To quote Joe, he said, "It will be underwhelming in every way."
Sounds like Joe.
And he said it will be a November 18th reveal, well, he was a month out. Alex, you said, it's not going to be a handheld, just a console.
There you go.
And ended it with GameCube 2, December 2nd. So-
GameCube 2 does sound amazing, though.
Well, this is
Love
like
the
a...
GameCube.
I don't know. GameCube was
I don't
kind
know, I
of
want a cube.
portable.
Yeah, you had a little
Yeah.
holder.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, they had the idea,
Exactly.
just in case.
And I said the reveal would be between October 26th and 29th. That's 5 days out. They'll confirm a new 3D Mario game. Got that. Show more Zelda. Got that. Splatoon will be remade with DLC and new levels. Got that. I said Smash Brothers would be remade and shown. I think that's coming still. And I said Mass Effect Andromeda would also be shown on the Switch. Not got that. I'm feeling
Still time.
I'm feeling less confident about that as the days go by and as things I hear and see. But there you go. That is the
You did
Nintendo.
well. Someone knows Nintendo well.
I won that. Yeah, I won that. I'll take that. I'll take that.
Clear victory.
We'll have more predictions on the site. They might even be up by the time this podcast is out. It kind of depends on when we release it because we don't have dates for that. It might be next week. We'll get some firm predictions, but we'll see. So Nintendo
They'll be there at some point.
Nintendo are literally sending me notifications as we speak about Miitomo and Super Mario Run. We will talk about Super Mario Run, but just not yet. So the other kind of breaking... That's not really breaking news, but it's kind of developed over the last few weeks. And I kind of wanted to talk about it because there was rumours when we recorded the last podcast, but nothing kind of confirmed. But this is kind of a bit more onto it. And I've not told you guys about this either. So apparently there's a new Batman game on the way.
What?
Nothing
Yeah.
announced yet. Nothing announced at all. This was leaked by Kotaku.
Mm.
So the rumour is it's Warner Brothers Montreal are making it.
Yeah.
who created Batman Arkham Origin, or as Eurogamer call it, Arkham Oranges. I've no idea why. If you read any of their articles, it's always Arkham Origins.
Really?
I can only imagine it's some sort of typo that's just got out of hand. So the rumour of the new Batman game is that Damian Wayne will lead it, which is apparently the son of Bruce and Talia. Is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm glad you confirmed that. It won't be connected to the Arkham games. It will be open world and will take place in both the day and night within a living, breathing city. So what that basically means is there's no plot twist to say, oh, Gotham's been evacuated, blah, 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 like the Arkham games. And Damian Wayne's rumoured to have a bat bike. The Batmobile is unconfirmed.
I have heard about this.
What?
See, this is news to you,
What's
isn't
going
it?
on? Have I not heard about this?
So, what do you think? What do you think? You're our Alex S is our resident comic book Batman fan.
I suppose I've not heard about this.
How have you not heard about this?
I don't know. So I'm asking.
See,
Is that?
I can't believe we haven't discussed it. We both knew about it.
there you go. Excited?
That sounds pretty dope. I'd be down for that. I'd be down for a step away from Arkham. I feel like they've... Yeah, no more of
Yeah.
that.
But what about, because it's
3D open world?
it's Warner Brothers Montreal who are making it.
Hmm.
Well, actually,
Because I don't even know if I ever played Origin properly. I think I did play it a bit, but I never finished it.
let me rephrase this. Actually, I got that slightly wrong. I don't know if Warner Brothers Montreal are actually making this game on their own, because in December, which is where we are now, but not by the time the podcast comes out, they actually have been working on a game for the last 2 years, a Suicide Squad game.
Oh, really?
And just this past week, Warner Brothers officially cancelled it.
Okay.
So they failed to move forward with it, and that's why they've now been put onto this new Damian Wayne project.
Mm.
So the main question that comes out of that is obviously Rocksteady made the Arkham games. What the hell are they doing?
Yeah.
What are they doing?
Another different superhero kind of game?
Rumoured to be Justice League.
Could be cool. I'd be down for them to do something else.
I feel like
Yeah.
there's not much love for DC games around the table.
I mean, there could be. I love Arkham Asylum. That was amazing. Arkham City was pretty good as well. I actually quite enjoyed the last one, but
They got worse as they went on.
yeah. it
Yeah, I
did.
liked the first.
I like the story in the last one. I thought they did alright with the story. The Arkham Knight in that. He was new. Never really heard of him before. He was not comic book related to that.
Yeah.
But obviously Asylum was just amazing.
I feel like I only played Batman games for the Joker.
Mm. Good thing he's in most of them.
Yeah. That is very
I
true.
don't know.
That.
I would kind of like to see something different from
I think it's one of those things that sounds amazing, but
Arkham and Batman games. Maybe a move away from playing as Batman.
that's really Damien.
Well, yeah. It's,
Batman
Yeah,
Junior.
exactly. But
Junior Bat.
I
I
don't
don't
know.
know. Maybe some of the other
Batboy.
characters, like Batgirl. Why not?
You played as
Makes a
Catwoman
difference.
briefly in
Yeah.
one of their games, didn't you?
Yeah,
Batgirl was
not very long
DLC in
Yeah.
Arkham Knight.
ago. She was.
That was terrible.
Never
I played.
that.
I played through that.
Yeah.
It was at my mate's house because he bought the season pass. He was like, "Oh, when you play this for a bit?" I was like, "Alright, I'll play it." I think it was like an hour. And I was like, "Oh, when does this finish?" He's like, "Oh, this is it. This is the credits come up now." I was like, "What?" Well, that's it. He paid 40. I think it was £40 for a season
Yeah.
pass.
Yeah,
But-
not about that.
Bad guy.
Yeah, it was terrible. It was terrible.
Didn't he then sell the game and then they released more DLC or something?
Yes,
Right?
he did.
Yeah.
He traded the game back in, not realizing that there was other stuff coming. But
Classic.
that season pass was terrible anyway.
Yeah.
But let's move on. So we've had a couple of bits of news. Nothing crazy really. The last quarter, I've probably missed something. I don't care. Let's go through the top games of Q4 2016. Any notable games you want to talk about? Got Titanfall 2, Battlefield 1, Call of Duty, Final Fantasy, Watch Dogs 2.
Don't mind. No particular preference.
Where do you want to start?
Solid?
I didn't even write this on it down. I do
Is that
write-
over
I
here?
don't
Isn't it,
notice
that
that,
list?
yeah.
Let's talk Titanfall 2.
The big boy.
Titanfall 2, if you're not already aware, won our Game of the Year for 2016. So well done to Respawn, blah, blah, blah. Didn't sell too well
Mm.
No.
Well, I mean, why do we think that was?
There's about a bazillion other shooters out at exactly the same time.
Yeah, bad timing.
I mean,
I think, I mean, cause it came out, what, a week, was it a week after Battlefield?
it was days, wasn't it?
Yeah, I thought it was days.
Something like it might have been the Tuesday after the Friday Battlefield was
Yeah.
launched, something like that. And then obviously Call of Duty was like the following week.
Yeah.
By that point, Overwatch and Doom were already out. 5 shooters this year, mental. I mean, it's a shame because it's definitely the best one out of them. But
I also think where the last one maybe disappointed people. Didn't help.
yeah, I didn't really
Yeah.
get a chance to play the last one because it was on Xbox.
You played it at that trade show.
Oh yeah, I played it. I played a few
Yeah.
goes there, and I always quite enjoyed it. So I was kind of sad I never got to properly play it. But
Yeah,
Yeah, I don't think that helped though. Like
Mm.
being exclusive to the Xbox originally.
I don't understand EA's thinking because there's
they own Battlefield and Titanfall, so why they would release them so close together is just meant. I mean, I know they're very different, those two, but still.
I can only think it was to hurt Call of Duty sales.
Yeah,
They thought just chuck everything at Call of Duty. Let's try and
Probably. Yeah.
sounds like that's worked
Yeah.
though. To be fair.
yeah, it's the worst selling Call of Duty in years, decade.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it kind of
Probably.
worked. But
Yeah.
Yeah, but I kind of feel like it sent Titanfall 2 out to die a little bit.
yeah, I don't think they.
I
should've
almost
brought
don't
it
think
out
they
there.
realise how good that game is, and they were just
No.
like, get it out.
Yeah,
And but then it's like people playing and like, hold on a minute, this is amazing.
Yeah.
yeah.
Obviously, Battlefield was their main one then, wasn't
Yeah.
it? So
And then they clearly pump resources into Battlefield as well.
yeah.
It's interesting the way they've kind of structured both the games kind of after launch, because Battlefield 1 is here's Battlefield 1, it's premium product, £50 in places. Here's a season pass, another 40-50 quid.
Yeah.
No
dicking
make
about.
sure you're doing it. Yeah, buy
Take it all. Yeah.
a year's worth. Here's Titanfall 2. I will cut the price of that pretty soon after launch.
You
No
get it for
season
like
pass.
35 if that. Yeah, no season pass.
No season pass.
No.
So
Free
they're-
DLC.
They're like totally different, but from the same publisher. So I thought that was interesting.
It's almost like it's a test. Well, let's
Yeah.
just make this
Yeah.
free and see what happens. Now it's not sold well, they'll probably be like, let's not do that again.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I think we'll find out a lot in the next year or two
Mm.
about the results of this test. But I think you're right. It is a test by EA
Mm.
to see what works.
Because they'll
and
keep
what
Battlefield going regardless.
Oh, definitely.
No,
They're not going to get rid of that soon, are they?
Vietnam will be back around in no time. I can see it now.
doesn't. Yeah, I mean, the guy that heads Respawn, I think it was Vince Sampella, or it might have been the other guy that heads Respawn, was actually asked about Titanfall 3, and he basically said, it's not an exact quote, basically said, I've no fucking clue.
Yeah.
That's kind of what he said.
Yeah.
It doesn't seem like they have plans for it at
Yeah.
the moment.
Well, they've been
Or
putting
they didn't.
they've been putting a Star Wars game now,
Yeah.
so next Titanfall's kind of up in the air, really.
Mm.
2018.
Yeah.
But the Battlefield team are working on Battlefront now, aren't they? Is that right?
I imagine so. I'm not 100% sure. I think they
Yeah.
are though.
Yeah, because definitely Battlefront 2. Because I don't know, maybe they'll do alternate Battlefront, Battlefield,
Yeah, that's what I can see happening.
year on year. So yeah, we touched on Call of Duty there as the worst selling for a while. You've got it, haven't you?
All right. I've got a special bundle.
Why is it so bad? Is it bad?
I don't think it's actually that bad. To be fair to it, like I mean, I got it from Modern Warfare Remastered, obviously, which I guarantee is why half people bought that game.
You are part of the problem.
Like, but that game is amazing. No, that's so much fun. But Infinite Warfare, I've played about 4 or 5 hours of the story. It's actually pretty good. Like somewhat interesting. It's very spacey. Flying around doing all that. It's good. The zombies is probably the best game mode. Tons in the
That's what
zombie
everyone
mode.
I know plays.
So
zombies.
much.
Is that included in the game or is that season pass?
No,
or-
included.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what literally everyone I know.
Me and
They
my
all
older
play
brother play
zombies,
split
yeah.
screen of it. That's a nice thing about Call of Duty. You can play split screen, and it's just tons of depth in it. Loads of little mini games in there, all sorts of stuff going on, and it's nice because it's not part of the whole spacey flying around jetpack vibe. It's you're in an amusement park that is like run by zombies kind of thing.
Is that what's the DLC like for Call of Duty? Do we know? Have they
I
said anything
I
or
think I saw a season pass somewhere. I'm not sure though.
somewhere?
I
Of course
can't-
there is.
I can't remember what it is, but I'm not interested in
Yeah,
that.
there's definitely a
Yeah.
season pass.
They've but they changed a bit of Modern Warfare Remastered as well because when that first came out there was like 5 or 6 maps,
Mm.
and I was kind of thinking, oh yeah, this is
I
good.
like Modern Warfare.
This is good. And then like a couple of weeks ago, they released another like 5 or 6 maps, which I completely forgot about. But when I saw them, I was like, oh yeah, remember all of these maps? And they had added a load of more like customization stuff. So they're working on it, which is nice. I'll keep playing Modern Warfare Remastered. But
There's a rumour that they're either going to want to bring back the Modern Warfare name for either next year or the year after as Call of Duty, or they want to kind of tune the Advanced Warfare to be the new Modern
I
Warfare
think
sort
Modern
of thing.
Warfare, when that came out, it kind of boosted them quite a lot.
mm,
Like the
Yeah,
Call of
massively.
Duty name,
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, I even brought the Modern Warfare Xbox.
yeah.
That-
When Modern Warfare 1 and 2 were out, they were
Yeah.
just boom. They didn't know what to do. They were like,
Yeah,
this shit's
exactly.
amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just keep
I
throwing
think
out
they
the
just
same.
kind of find the next kind of.
Because
find
they
their
did
feet
Black
again
Ops and all
with
that,
that,
and
yeah.
first Black Ops was really good.
The
But
first
then
one was good.
they
but
just kept falling
kind of-
down and
yeah.
down because I don't know. And I feel like now they're in this whole vibe. They're kind of similar to Titanfall. You know, it's a quick, fast-paced online. But it's just there's something about it. It is not as fluid as Titanfall. Titanfall, you zip around. It's super smooth. But I feel like Call of Duty, you'll be jumping up and there's a clear little ledge, but hidden walls restrict you all over the place.
I feel like out of Battlefield and Call of Duty, because obviously their roots are like back in like World War II
Yeah.
sort of thing. I feel like there was an opportunity for one of them to go back and make it work, and the one that didn't was going to miss the boat. I feel like that's happened.
I feel like it
Yeah.
makes sense that Battlefield did it because of how it looks. It is the best looking shooter this year, like
it
without a
looks
shadow of a doubt.
insane.
Like it is,
Does it
it is
crazy?
and to have 64 people in these maps with all what's going on, it is unreal what they do. And I reckon they'll continue that now. I reckon they won't go
Yeah.
back to the future for a while. They'll just redo like Vietnam,
Yeah.
1942. They've got some. I mean, because those are like their founding games. Even if they go back to a Bad Company, can you imagine?
That is.
About a decade of remastering. Yeah, that's what we're doing now.
I'm surprised that EA don't do more remasters, because there are people literally screaming out for a Mass Effect remaster.
Oh yeah, I know.
Yeah.
It's crazy
But
because
it's-
they've always remastered everything but Mass Effect.
I don't know. I don't think EA have. I don't think EA have really remastered
No, I mean
anything.
just like everyone generally.
Oh right, yeah.
Yeah, in general.
Have they done anything?
Oh, well, mate, why remaster when you can just do FIFA 18, 19, 20?
Yeah, I guess that's,
Yeah,
that's
the
very
point.
true.
They're like, yeah, screw your remaster.
We'll move on to Final Fantasy 15, and they've had a few interesting things happen since launch.
Still don't know what's going on there.
You don't know. So you've obviously played the game.
I'm still playing.
Quite a bit, still playing. How do you feel about the fact that they are talking about adding cutscenes, adding story, adding more gameplay to parts of the game that you've already finished?
I'm not near finishing yet, but but yeah, I mean, if I had already finished, I'd be pretty annoyed because I doubt I'm going to want to go back through. It's a lot. It's a big game, so God knows where these cutscenes are. I don't know if they're early, late, middle, whatever.
I think
Some of
they're all over the place.
Chapter
I think
13 and then.
Chapter 13 is
It's
the
the main
big
one,
change.
isn't it?
apparently.
Okay, so I'm on like 7. Still.
Okay.
So I'm quite a way off. But if I had already passed that, to get to chapter... I mean, even if you just did the story missions, it would take you a long time to get there. It just... I don't know, it's weird.
See, I was looking at buying this game in the next... Maybe already I might have bought
Yeah.
it. But now I see this, I'm like, I'm just going to wait.
Kind of put us off a bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
So
like
what more
if
you
I
gonna add
see
to
it,
now?
if I see it cheap, I'll go for it. But like I was maybe gonna like pay 40 quid for it.
Yeah.
Be like, yeah, all right, I'll
Yeah.
play with this. Yeah, but what's the
weird.
point?
Because, I mean, I would never have known. Like, if they just said... If they never said they were going to add more story in there, I would have... You know what I guarantee it is? It's because I know that in the story there's a moment where it sticks you in a tunnel and it's supposed to be, like, the worst part of the game. Which is
That's
what...
chapter 13.
So they're obviously just like, patch, done.
Yeah.
So if that kind of fixes that, like if I get to chapter 13 and I think that wasn't actually that bad, then fair play to them, because they're making the game better. But it's a bit annoying that, especially for people that have already done it,
Yeah.
it's just like, oh, I'm going to go back to that. Unless you have like a million saves, but I'm terrible at that. 1 save.
Once
That's what I'm
Maybe
like.
2,
Yeah,
if
1 or 2.
there's a
Yeah.
dodgy moment.
I used to do like multiple saves in Mass Effect for some reason. I don't know why.
Yeah, I actually did a lot as well.
I don't.
I
You're
mean,
like loads for
Had
Fallout
lots, just in
as well.
case you
Oh yeah,
cop something
Fallout
up.
as well.
Yeah,
Do loads of Fallout.
yeah. That's
Decisions.
Kept shouting at me, save it,
Yeah, yeah.
save it before you do that.
Definitely. Speaking of games you probably wouldn't want to save, Watch Dogs 2 also came out.
You've obviously played it.
It's kind of disappointing.
Yeah.
It was
I've
good,
been-
but
I'm still looking for one final gift for my little brother. I've been looking at games today. I've got a £10 Argos gift card, so I was like, I'll bang on there, get a discount on the game, then he'll be well happy. But I'm looking at him because we've already bought most of the games this year. He bought Steep the other day, just saying that.
oh, okay.
Oh, what does he think?
Yeah, he really enjoys it.
Really?
Yeah.
Because we played the beta.
Yeah.
'Cause I was quite looking forward to it. I played the beta and I was kind of like,
Apparently he says it's really good. I haven't actually played it yet, but he's loving it apparently.
I'm surprised.
Oh yeah, same. Yeah, he got it for like £25 Prime now, like £10
Really?
Yeah. You know what it looks
maybe we
like.
should
he's an
just get
idiot.
it tonight.
Crazy.
But he seems to be enjoying it. But yeah, sorry, what was I saying before that? I can't remember.
Watch Dogs 2.
Oh yeah, so I was looking at games in Argos, and obviously the only games that I'm looking at are Last Guardian, but it's a bit pricey. It's like 47 on that, like, no way.
Gears of War is already £20.
If I had an
Dead-
Xbox, I'd buy that.
Dead Rising 4 came out 3 days ago, £25
Yeah.
already.
That's a good deal. I'd buy that. Shame I don't have an Xbox.
That's true.
But yeah, I looked at Watch Dogs because I could get that for like £20. But I was like, what do you want Watch Dogs? I just don't know. It's not. I feel like it just was kind of like very much mediocre.
So I'm not really playing anything at the moment. And I have that to play. But I don't feel like I need to play it.
Yeah, so that sums it up, really, doesn't it?
And we have it.
I feel like you know what? I feel like that's exactly what happened with me and Deus. I had Deus to play. I was like looking for a game to play. I'd look at it and be like, not really
Yeah.
want to play that right now. And I can imagine that happening with Watch Dogs.
Easy platinum. So I'm probably going to go back and platinum that game. But I don't know. It had so much promise.
It did, didn't it? What happened? What's the deal? What's the scene?
I
know it started well.
I had an issue with a lot of the controls.
Oh, really?
The stealth was terrible.
Mm.
Absolutely horrendous. And most of the missions, I mean, you can just go in and run and gun and blah, blah, blah. But it kind of sets it up in a way that you don't want to kill people because of the story, because you're supposed to be like part of this hacker group doing all the right and the good stuff. So you don't want to go in and kill like innocent security guards and Noodle and whatever other fake companies they've got for Facebook and Apple. And that was a big issue. The San Francisco was really nice, really well done. The driving was okay.
Can't be as bad as Final Fantasies.
Really?
No, mate, I'm not talking about
No.
that. It's so bad. Like I pretty much always do auto, let them drive, and I'll just do my other bits. But if you do manual, at night you have to do manual because your mate won't drive. He's a bitch.
What?
Yeah, but you drive manual, and it's pretty much a case of you hold down the accelerate button, and it will like stick to the road sort of thing.
Okay.
And you can like, I guess you can steer, but you don't really need to steer because it just autopilot anyway. So you're literally just holding the thing. And it's the same sort of phone.
Really?
Yeah, it's really weird. I never drive.
Seems
Get the chugga all day,
strange,
and I'm just
man.
dotting about. I never really drive the car anymore, but sometimes
So-
you have to.
So strange. Speaking of strange, Nintendo released a game on the iPhone, which we've already spoken about, so I don't know why I'm giving it build up. Super Mario Run released, and in its first 4 days, 40 million downloads, an App Store record.
Good on Nintendo. They figured out. Hold on, this App Store shit. It's good.
Yeah, after Pokemon, they're
Yeah.
like, oh, actually.
Yeah, exactly.
People make money off this.
Yeah.
What's going on?
No, we'll show you when it's done.
It's $7.99.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, I want $7.99.
I like how they don't put the price on it until you've downloaded it, played it, got to the end of the 4 levels or whatever. Then they're like, oh, by the way, it's not free.
So many people on Twitter have put the screenshot of, please purchase for $7.99, and then a screenshot right next to it of, do you want to delete Super Mario Run? To be cool on the internet, because that's all you need to do to be cool.
Oh, I wouldn't
Yeah.
delete it because of that. Well, I
Yeah,
haven't
I
deleted
mean,
it because...
I'm still not even at the end of the demo yet, because I'm going through each level, getting all the coins, the colour coins.
Oh, yeah.
I'm doing all that. I'm pretty much just finished mission 1, so I'll be there for a while.
Yeah,
was
we've got
ca-
all the pink coins on World 1.
Yeah, I got all the black ones. That took a while.
Well, we're
But-
trying to beat this score, aren't we?
Yeah, trying to beat
1-1.
Nick's score. I was like 5 off, something like that. Oh, it was
Paul's now 5 off.
Is he?
I'm miles behind.
I
I'm
need
like
to add Paul.
170.
You know what? Use Toad. Toad is better.
So
There you
I'm
go.
finding Toad more difficult. I don't
Really?
know.
So
Yeah,
I
for
like
Mario.
it at the start. You know when you've got the 2 blocks and you've got to get both mushrooms, otherwise
Oh
it's
yeah, he
pointless.
does them both.
He
yeah.
just does them both instantly, because
Whereas
he's
it's
so small.
harder with Mario, yeah.
Yeah, so I always just I don't know, and I find he's quicker at the flag jump at the end as well.
Mm.
But
I feel like a lot of people.
I feel like Nick's cheating, little shit.
Going back to like the Costa Super Mario Run and there being like a mini backlash, I feel like a lot of people who are maybe around the age of 20 are just entitled little shits.
Yeah.
To be brutally honest with you,
I don't
and
think it's
don't
that
want to
bad.
pay
Yeah.
for an iPhone game. They're like, oh, game on the iPhone. Why have I got to pay money for it?
Excuse.
And a lot of these people will pay maybe like 10, 20 quid a month for some Candy Crush or whatever, and not realise it because they're doing it like 50p a time. But yeah, won't pay for a good game.
It's a big game
On
as
the
well
App
because
Store.
there's more to it than just the levels as well. There's like that tour thing, or is it, no? Tour is obviously the.
Tools there was
the
Rally. They've
Yeah,
just
what's
They've just
Rally?
added a new bit as well.
I
Yeah.
haven't done that yet. What's that?
Rally is basically it's like competitive multiplayer in,
Oh,
in a
right.
way. You basically play against someone's ghost,
Yeah.
and you have to beat their
That's
score.
pretty cool.
If you beat their score, you gain more toads for your little village. If you lose toads for your
Oh,
village.
wait, I didn't get on
I've
that.
over 300
That
toads
sounds
in my
good.
village.
Yeah,
That sounds cool.
Nice.
I think it's fair play though, because if you're going to make a game that has tons of content, loads to do, it's really good looking as well.
Yeah, the one
Looks
they
amazing.
released today is where when you've added your friends, you can run against them.
That's fine to do. I just
there's way more in that game than I ever expected
yeah,
Nintendo to
I'd
put
happily
in.
pay. Well,
And you've got
I'd
the
be-
bonus game.
I'd be happy at £5.
Yeah,
I'd be sold, no doubt, at £5. I haven't bought it yet because I haven't got there, but I imagine I will. 'cause I
Brexit
think-
tax.
Huh?
Brexit tax.
Yeah.
That's,
Pretty much, isn't it?
that's like $7.99.
Pretty much, yeah.
And Nintendo have even already officially said that is going to affect prices. So
Yeah.
at least they're honest about it.
I don't know.
Yeah,
It's
so many
just-
places aren't honest about that. at the
Exactly.
moment.
Interesting to see what they do next, though. Nintendo iPhone.
Exactly. Speaking of not being honest, Sony said 9 years ago that The Last Guardian would be out by 2009. Something like that, or maybe it might be 2011 or whatever. So 2016, Last Guardian's finally come out.
We'll have to wait.
Is anything worth the wait after 10 years? I don't know.
Oh, we'll wait till Shenmue comes out. We'll find out.
Yeah, that's a different
Yeah.
story. That's a different story. Man, that's
We'll be singing
crazy.
a different song.
Shenmue 3's out in like a year's time.
Oh, we'll see.
That'll get delayed.
Yeah, don't count chickens yet, mate.
You can delay it for another year. It's already been 16 years. Anyway, yeah, so
16
Last
years.
Guardian... Yeah, I know, it's depressing even saying it. So The Last Guardian came out and...
That was 16 years ago.
Blimey.
Sorry.
I don't know how old I was.
16 years ago.
About 14,
Yeah, I was 11.
13.
I was very young.
Yeah.
Kid being a little shit. What console were we playing back then?
Dreamcast.
What else was out?
PS2.
PS2, so yeah.
I was at the start of like GameCube, Xbox.
I think we'd just got a PlayStation 1 when I was that age.
There you go.
And we were still playing, I don't know if any of you have played them, the little handhold ones that were in black and white, like that had an individual game.
I know what you mean.
We used to have a lot of those.
I can't think what they're called.
I vaguely can picture it, but I can't, yeah.
I had one that was Sonic 2. It said it was Sonic 2. It was just terrible.
I think they were from
Shit.
like the 80s or something.
Yeah.
Maybe.
No, they were 90s.
Were they 90s? They were very old. They were from when my mum was young. So.
Oh, okay.
They
Mine
definitely
not,
weren't 90s.
might not be what I'm thinking
No.
of.
No.
I was thinking something else lately.
Anyway, we've gone from The Last Guardian to games from the
Yeah.
80s and 90s.
Well, it's kind of fitting. It's around that sort of decade, wasn't
Yeah,
it?
exactly. So yeah, The Last Guardian came out, the third game from...
And we had the original, we had the original
right.
Pac-Man as well. Like on the big yellow box thing.
Oh, yeah.
This is...
That's
I
what
don't
I was,
know.
No, no, back.
that was my childhood.
This is going back.
Yeah.
Sorry.
How am I supposed to segue from that to The Last Guardian?
Does the
Possible
does the
task.
dog cat mole thing eat anything?
Pac-Man eats, and just like Pac-Man, Trico eats barrels.
Yeah, there you go.
Sort of. Anyway, yeah, so Last Guardian came out, it had some serious issues, but just by looking at that game, you could tell they were never in a million years going to get that running on a PS3.
Yeah.
Just
Fine.
to... It's kind of struggling
Struggles
on,
now.
yeah, on a PS4
Yeah.
with the camera frame rate, but oh man, that Trico.
Is that the kind of game that PS4 Pro could be like, ooh,
It's better on PS4 Pro.
really?
It makes a difference. It doesn't fix everything, but it goes a long way to helping it, but there's no point in kind of me upgrading just for The Last Guardian.
No,
But
it makes sense though why they released it after the Pro.
yeah, I wonder if that might have been in their thinking.
Yeah.
Because it was delayed
Yeah, exactly.
a couple of months to after the Pro came out. But
'Cause it was originally before the Pro came out, wasn't it? So.
yeah, so I gave it a 5 out of 5. I think it's the best game on the PS4 now.
Yeah.
Personally.
I bet you should go back to that last article.
Yeah.
Right, sorry everyone, hold on a minute.
Apologies.
I've now changed my mind.
M4G, let's put it back up.
Anything else from the games that come out the last quarter?
Have we missed any other games?
Probably.
Don't really.
I don't know.
remember.
We have reviewed and talked about so many games.
Oh,
last few
obviously.
months.
Yeah, that's crazy.
No, I was Dishonored. That's probably the only one I can think of. Oh, Planet Coaster, obviously, amazing.
Oh yeah, Planet Coaster.
Hey, the review's coming.
Is it?
The review is coming. People.
Right, okay.
This has
Don't
been promised
worry.
for a long
For
time.
the podcast, will the review be up before this podcast
Oh,
goes
okay,
live?
definitely.
Yeah?
Yeah.
All right.
I have started.
That's promising.
I was
Yeah.
told you were nearly finished.
Oh well, yeah, I wasn't finished, but then I always just kind of like I look at it and I'm like, nah.
Go on, you can do part of your review live on
Oh, it's
the
amazing.
podcast.
It's amazing.
Is that it?
Just go buy it. If you ever played Roller Coaster Tycoon 3 back in the day,
Yes.
We discovered yesterday there is a copycat for
Oh yeah.
Roller Coaster Tycoon or Theme Park on the PS4,
yeah.
It's like the PlayStation 1 theme park world.
and it's in VR. I can't remember what it's called, but we watched a trailer.
Severe.
It doesn't look great,
Yeah.
but it could be okay.
I did see something on the store. I was like,
35 quid or something.
yeah, no, Planet Coaster's just.
I think
can't
that's
remember
what
what
put
it's
us off buying it there
Yeah.
and then, was the
I
£35.
need to-
If it was on Mac, I'd tell you should have to own it.
Yeah, why is Planet Coaster not on Mac?
I don't know.
Terrible.
It's just I don't know.
Well, it's not terrible,
It's
but
amazing. It's so good.
who plays games on their Mac? Me.
Yeah, that's very true.
Because I'm too cheap to buy a PC. Anyway, never mind. Let's leave 2016. No, let's not leave 2016 because I've got another thing on my list here before we move forward. Game of the Year happened. Our Game of the Year is already up. It went up on January 2nd. As I mentioned earlier, Titanfall 2 was our deserved winner. As for other Game of the Year picks,
I think
Alex.
he's still sour.
Alex S., please prepare yourself
Yeah.
for this.
Yeah.
Are you aware of what the overall consensus for Game of the Year picks is for 2016?
No. I feel like it's gonna be kind of loco though.
Overwatch.
Well, as Game of the Year.
Overwatch
As our
has
consensus.
won most of the Game of the Year awards from the industry and media. It won GameSpots, obviously won the Game Awards as well as countless others. It's just, at the minute as we speak, just pipping Uncharted 4 to most of the Game of the Year awards.
It's fun.
It's fun.
It's really fun. Even I was playing it the other day and they've got a new like arcade mode in the arcade mode and it's with May as the main character and it's like having a snowball fight.
Yeah.
I did.
What other
Don't get
game?
me wrong. I played a ton of Overwatch, and I did enjoy it. I imagine if I went back and played it now, I'd probably still enjoy it.
It is good. It's a good game.
Yeah.
It's a good game. I'm just quite
I
surprised.
just don't see it being like how it's so unanimous. I just don't know.
I'm kind of surprised that we are in a massive minority at picking Titanfall 2.
I'm staggered by that. People need to sort their lives out.
I mean, as we stand now, like, there's a few big ones that haven't announced their Game of the Years or whatever.
Yeah.
Obviously, they'll all be out by the time you hear this, but I was going through there's a site that does a list of Game of the Year picks from every sort of kind of major place, and Titanfall 2 had one
That's ridiculous.
out of like 100.
That's ridiculous.
Even Dishonored 2 had like 2 or 3.
I'm guessing that was not including ours.
No.
Yeah.
No.
So it's including ours would be two.
That's why people should come pause the Zoom because we give you honest opinions.
Exactly.
Yes.
Obviously, only ours matters.
I mean,
obviously.
if Blizzard want to start paying us as well, we can vote for Overwatch. I'm down for that.
What, the week we go ad free?
Yeah, but it's not that. It's tip jar.
ad free.
The week we go ad
Just
free.
shake the tip jar. I'm like, yo.
So yeah, Game of the Year. I thought that was interesting,
That's
especially because of
surprising.
yours and Joe's massive dislike of Overwatch on the Game of the
It
Year
was more
podcast.
Joe, wasn't it?
Yeah,
I
Joe.
feel it was more Joe.
Joe's very
Joe's
stuck
hate
in
on
his
it.
way in certain things. Like VR, Overwatch, no.
He did not like Overwatch the minute it came out.
Yeah, that's it.
The minute
Like,
everyone
That was
in the
before
office,
he'd even played it.
I know. The minute everyone in the office was like, "Oh, this game's really good," I remember talking to Joe, and Joe's feeling like, "No, it's terrible." I hope you're listening, Joe.
It's classic. Oh, dear.
Do you think Joe will listen to this?
Hey, you certainly don't get this far in. Unless he stumbles upon, like, skips through and
He
lands here.
Might skip through.
Yeah.
Might skip through. This is a Joe segment. We miss you, Joe.
Which is magic moment.
Mr. Magic Moments himself. So that was Game of the Year. That was 2016. It was an okay year for video games. Not the best. Next year will probably be better. So we'll look towards Q1 2017. Resident Evil 7. Yakuza 0. Nier Automata. Ghost Recon Wildlands. Horizon Zero Dawn. Gravity Rush 2. And obviously the Switch, which we already spoke about. What are we looking forward to in the first...
Horizon.
Persona.
Yeah, you've got Persona.
Persona's April.
Oh,
We're
right.
talking in January and March.
Alright,
We're
alright.
talking Q1.
Q1, alright.
That's our Q1.
Okay.
Persona's
alright.
Q2. Isn't it?
Yeah. Persona releases the day before my birthday, but it was quite handy.
That is handy.
I could probably book some time off.
Couple of weeks.
On the week off after your birthday, so I can play it all week.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
Didn't agree to this. So there's a few games coming out. One that jumps out to me is Resident Evil 7.
That's what I would say as well. I feel like I'm getting less and less hyped for Horizon. Because originally that's what I would have said.
Yeah.
But I've seen too much now. Classic.
I'm still quite
I'm
looking
down for
forward
it.
to it.
Yeah. No,
I mean, horror doesn't really entice me. Completely puts me off. So
oh, he waits till you put that VR headset on with it on. We'll see what happens, doesn't
he keeps trying to. He keeps trying to do that.
I played the demo in VR.
Yeah.
That was petrifying. That was
Yeah.
terrifying.
he? I will have to try that one though.
Yeah. No, definitely.
Yeah, Resident Evil. I'm trying as well just to not look at anything for it. Like I want to almost go in completely blind. Like,
Resident Evil.
yeah. Like, I played the one demo when it first came out, but I've not really seen or watched or played anything else since then. Just gonna go in blind. And
I feel like I want to tell you stuff I've seen. It does look good, but
Yeah.
the only problem with Resident Evil 7, and I'm sure it's just through their marketing strategy, is that we've not seen much other than the kind of area they've shown the whole way
Yeah.
through. They've shown a couple of boss battles, which look interesting and harrowing at the same time. But I've got a feeling that's going to be really good.
Yeah.
Different for them.
Yeah, definitely.
I agree with you on Horizon.
So
I think
I'm
it's-
really looking forward to Horizon.
I think it's gonna be good. It's gonna be like Tomb Raider of now.
I'm
Yeah.
quite worried.
Really?
I feel like had seen a lot of the same sort of stuff, and then recently we've started to see some different stuff.
Biomes.
Yeah, which I'm quite intrigued about.
I'm worried about Horizon because Guerrilla have got this. They've got this habit of making games that look really good, and then it comes out and the story is kind of a bit nowhere. And
Well, there is a story though. They've already mentioned it.
yeah, no, I know there's a story, but I'm worried about it. I know it's being written by the guy who did Fallout New Vegas, which is good, but I don't know. I'm worried it's gonna not hit the heights.
I don't know. I
Really
feel like
expected.
from what we've seen, it seems like it is quite based on this like very story heavy. Personally,
We've not seen much of the story though, and it's
No.
supposed to be like a kind of RPG
I mean,
stuff.
from like what we've seen, to me, like everything seems to be following along the story, like from what we know of it so far. If that makes sense, I don't know. I might just be
So-
talking rubbish.
I don't know. Yeah, who knows? It's gonna be a big question mark kind of game. I think. I mean, it's
Yeah.
got potential to be really good, but we'll just have to wait and see. Really.
Yeah, I think all the other stuff coming out at the same time and the Switch has not helped it.
Yeah, that's. I don't know. It almost just seems like Q1 next year is going to be absolutely ridiculous.
It's a bloodbath.
I mean, originally when it had Mass Effect on there in March as well, I was like, this cannot be real.
Yeah,
No, this cannot be
that's
happening.
a Mass Effect as well. Although they haven't outright said it's delayed, it's delayed.
Yeah.
They've done Zelda
Oh, no
like
doubt. Yeah.
it's going Q1 2017, or change that to 2017.
Yeah. They're like we say everything by saying nothing.
Exactly. And then you go up to me like, have you delayed this game? No. When's it coming out? 2017.
Yeah.
So why did you say March before? Oh, it's not delayed. Come on, EA, come
Yeah.
clean. There's no way Mass Effect's coming out.
I'd rather
Actually
just them just be like, yeah, it's not done yet. All right,
not.
fine.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Yeah, no
Be
problem
honest.
with that. Yeah.
Gravity Rush 2 is a game that is actually coming out pretty soon.
You excited for that?
No
I
one seems to give a damn.
I know you're a Gravity Rush fan.
Gravity
Yeah,
Rush
it's
1,
quite good.
Gravity Rush 1 is really good.
I liked what I played of Gravity Rush.
Gravity Rush 2, I'm sure again it'll be really good, but I don't think anyone will buy it.
Yeah.
No.
I think you might also have that problem with Ghost Recon.
So I can't believe that. I keep forgetting it's even coming out.
Yeah.
When I first saw the trailer for that, like 2 years ago, I naively was like, that looks amazing. Then last year at E3, I was just like, oh, shit.
It looks like a bad Metal Gear Solid 5.
It just looks like, I don't know, so generic. But
Yeah.
Again, you know, it could come out and they could be like, oh, it's amazing. Who knows?
Speaking of amazing, Nier Automata or Automata, I don't know how you pronounce that. I showed you guys this game
Yeah.
over the last sort of day or two.
It was not what I was expecting when you told me their name. I don't know what I was expecting, but it was not that.
So it's actually the sequel to an RPG on the PS3, which reviewed really badly, but kind of amongst it gained like a cult following,
Yeah.
and everyone was like, it's amazing. Like, even to the point where people were voting it for like best game on PS3, and
Yeah.
I think it was winning some of those things as well. It was, like, such the following it got. But this game, which is made by Platinum and Moonface himself, I don't know his real name. I've no
You
idea.
don't bother to look this up
I
yet.
I probably
You keep bringing him up. You never,
I know,
you
I
still don't know his
know.
name.
Well, I mean,
Poor guy.
if he can't be bothered to show his face, then he will
He's
hereby
the
be
elusive
known
man.
as Moonface. So it's the elusive man. So yeah, that's kind of an action RPG thing. I think it looks like Metal Gear Rising.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Classic Platinum.
The size of those
Batshit
enemies.
crazy kind of looking game, but the kind of game I really like.
I feel like that's the kind of game I need right now. Just batshit crazy,
Mm.
off the walls.
Wait. TMNT?
Don't suggest.
Platinum.
Oh, that was Platinum, wasn't it?
Their D team.
Yeah, yeah.
They got the interns to have a go at it. Have a crap, boys.
Speaking of batshit crazy, Yakuza 0 is also out.
More karaoke for Greg.
When are you going to get involved with Yakuza?
I don't know. Where do I get involved with Yakuza? You tell me. No.
I don't know. I've no idea. I feel like Yakuza is a game that almost everyone would like because it is.
And you think
It's
starting
just
at
fun.
0 is a good place to start, you know?
Yeah, I mean, the thing is though, Sega have made Square Enix sending me emails. I don't know why. I've had like 4 emails off them today, but anyway, ignore that. At least the sound's not on. So if I hadn't have said anything, people wouldn't have even realised. But yeah, wittering on anyway. What was I talking about?
Yakuza.
Yeah.
Yakuza. Okay, so Sega. Let me talk to Sega for a minute.
I gotta say, we haven't talked about Sega in a while.
Sega, what are you doing?
They've been quiet.
First of all, they're trying to kind of drum up interest in Yakuza again after they stopped releasing the games. So yeah, alright, Yakuza 0, first PS4 game, great entry point for people to get involved in. Let's release it the same day as Resident Evil 7. Great idea.
Yeah.
Just delay it a week. There's nothing else coming out the week after. People have been paid by then as well, so delay it a week. Second thing, Yakuza 6 is coming out. Great. That's great, fantastic. So we'll have the most recent game come out. It's already out in Japan, I think. Or it's about to come out. And then they're also bringing out Yakuza Kiwami.
I haven't heard of that one.
See? Now I'm going to ask you two a question. I think I might have told you. Do you guys have any idea what Yakuza Kiwami is?
No.
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 Not a clue.
No.
It's the remake of the first Yakuza game.
So they're
With
doing
English.
0, 1 and 6, basically.
With English voice acting.
Oh, right,
Why didn't they just?
If they calls it Yakuza 1 HD remake, a lot
Yeah.
of people will probably be like, oh, that Yakuza series. Yeah, I'll get involved in that, see what that's all about.
Yeah.
Start from the first game. No, just call it Kiwami.
Why not?
Sorry.
Sega, your marketing department is shocking. Seriously.
I didn't even know they were doing that.
That's free advice for you. Terrible. Terrible. You've got a perfect opportunity. Like, remake of 1,
Yeah.
get people playing it. Here's 0, the prequel. Oh yeah, that's quite good as well.
I
'Cause
can't believe they're doing 3 games.
it's not too crazy. And 6 as well. Yeah, this is all like within, I don't know, a year or something. Year and a half, I don't know.
They've just been working all this and they're just like, launch everything!
Basically, yeah. I don't know. Like, they kind of killed Yakuza over here for about 4 or 5 years.
Oh, well, luckily it's back, 016.
I don't know. Maybe this might be
Turning point.
Q2's in-depth report.
Yeah.
Sega's marketing is shocking. Never mind. Let's plug some stuff. Pause Resume Q1 has launched this week. If you haven't checked the site out, you probably should. We've got a few things up there. We talk about the end of Destiny and one player in particular who's got probably a little bit of an addiction to it. So we have our first video interview with that chap. See his feelings on the game. We have put up an interview with Jennifer Hale. I had a chat with Jennifer Hale to talk about Mass Effect. Her when she was working with BioWare. We talked a little bit about Andromeda. Quite a good little interview, say so myself. We've got a piece called An Ode to Distraction, How Games Can Help in the Worst of Times, which is absolutely fantastic, so make sure you give that a read. And Rocket League's Current Place in Esports, again, another great read. Not that I work for Pause Regime or anything like that. And we also have a big Game of the Year podcast and reveal, so you can find out our top 10, even though we've already spoiled who's won it already. So big thanks to the Pause Resume team for the help and all our guest contributors and everything like that. We've got way more other stuff on there as well. That was really bad English. We've got loads of other stuff also on the site. So just check it out. Let us know what you think about it, because we want to get some feedback to make sure that we're creating content that you want.
If there is anything in particular that you do want to see us doing, let us know.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah.
We'll pretty much do anything.
Wow.
Ping an email.
As long as Sega's marketing is involved.
If you want to know why Craig is only Yakuza 016, how do I play 2, 3, 4, 5?
Yeah.
Questions.
How do we play then?
If you want to
Ask
play,
Craig and he'll tell you. I don't know.
I think they re-released Yakuza 2 in Japan, HD.
So learn Japanese.
There
No,
we go.
here's what they did. They released 1 and 2 HD on the Wii U.
Oh, that's good. Fantastic.
Why wouldn't you?
I don't know what they're doing.
Nintendo are like, we need a game changer. And they're like, don't worry.
We got your back.
Re-released this 8-year-old
Yakuza
game.
1 and 2 in Japanese. Arigato.
Oh, I almost forgot. No, Sega have made a new Daytona USA. That's amazing.
So, I could tell Sega how to save themselves. Just Chrome Hounds 2. And the world would erupt and it would just be like, I'd fund it myself. Stick that Kickstarter. Make it £10,000 for you get a mech and I'll buy it. Full size, working.
It's From Software though, isn't it?
Yeah.
They're working on a new game. What if their new game?
If their new game is
hold
anything...
on. They don't have Chrome Hound's name, but what if it is a mech,
Yeah, if it's a mech game like Chrome Hounds,
but with Dark Souls difficulty?
oh, amazing. That would be the best thing I could ever have.
Sold.
And without a shadow of a doubt. That's the thing with all these mech games at the moment, it's all just... It's like Titanfall is great, but it's rapid, super fast, just...
You want a slow mech game?
Mech games strategic.
Strategic.
Yeah.
That's a good way. You should be on their marketing team.
Yeah.
Give us a
I'll
call.
tell them, I can sort them right out. I was telling them for years about Chrome Hounds 2. No one ever listens to me.
No. No.
I
Well,
think we got a bit distracted.
a little bit. We'll end the show how we always do, with another Sega Minute, where I introduce the rest of the people on the Pause Resume team to a weird Sega game that they've probably never heard of. Last quarter, it was Nights into Dreams. Fond memories. This quarter, Virtua Cop.
Virtual Cop.
Virtua
Oh,
Cop. Anyone
I
aware
haven't heard of that.
of Virtua Cop?
I am.
I
I
wouldn't,
am aware.
wouldn't be comfortable to say I am. I feel like I've heard of something.
You wouldn't be comfortable. You're saying that like it's a disease.
Get it away from me.
Virtua Cop is basically a good version of Time Crisis.
Was this an actual game where you go into an arcade and get a gun and you...
You can
That kind of
do,
thing.
yeah, but
I feel
it
like
was,
I've seen an episode of Peep Show.
It was on the what?
Peep Show?
Yeah, have you seen the episode
I love
where
Peep Show.
Sophie's having the baby and he goes to the arcade and he plays...
Yeah.
He plays the game. I'm pretty sure it was something like...
Really?
Yeah,
I love Peep Show.
maybe there it
Okay,
is.
now-
Everyone should watch Peep Show.
No, you shouldn't.
You know Peep Show? Peep Show's
Peep
great.
Show's amazing.
No.
I love it, it's so funny.
Parks,
Did you watch the new ones?
Yeah, I watched it all. It's so good.
terrible taste in comedy here. So
What's his name? David Mitchell. He's a legend. So funny.
ruining the Sega Minute.
Yeah.
With Virtua Cop. So yeah, Virtua Cop was a game that was in the arcade. I personally had it on the Sega Saturn. Came with a little blue gun
Yeah.
because it couldn't be a black gun because otherwise it would look too much like a real gun
Yeah.
and then you'd get arrested.
Sounds alright.
So it was a game where you would shoot bad guys and then every so often it would go reload. So you'd point off the
I
screen,
definitely think I played
press
this
it,
game.
and you'd reload. You go bang bang bang. It was cool. I can't remember much
I
else
think
about
I
it.
played it at the top
Yeah,
of
I
Zero.
definitely feel like I played that game.
It's a great game.
I used to love games like that. Time Crisis. Now we go to the arcade, get Gam.
Where are those games now? VR.
Yes.
Virtua Cop VR.
Why not?
Sega. Let's do it.
Sega's a big opportunity because even Chromehound's VR would be dope.
They're bringing back Daytona USA. Why not bring back Virtua Cop?
Let's
Maybe
just
they
go
bring
help
back-
Sega out. Let's just go over there and be like, look, here's your plan.
I should, really. They've got so many great like games and IPs and stuff, and they just waste them.
They're
Virtua Cop
secretly working
VR.
on the Dreamcast too. All these years.
Oh, obviously. Obviously.
They're like, we'll let all these people bicker. And we'll come out with Gen 5 in no time.
Exactly. Sorted. That has been the Pause Resume Show episode 5. Make sure you come to pauseresume.com because that's where all of our content is, and if you go there you'll help us out. Email us show@pauseresume.com. You can follow us on Twitter @pauseresume_. I still do not have that Twitter handle. This is a recurring thing that happens every quarter in every podcast. Like us on Facebook, subscribe to the podcast on iTunes, rate us 5 stars if you think we deserve it. If you don't think we deserve it, don't rate us at all because we don't want any better. We also have a Pause Resume Instagram, which probably gets an image every, I don't know,
Every
like
quarter.
I always like the image.
4 or 5 weeks. I put one up the other day.
Yeah, I did. I liked it.
I have no idea. No, I can't remember what it was.
I don't
Dude,
understand.
It was
Instagram.
nights.
Yeah, it was nice.
It was nights.
Yeah.
Merry Christmas, blah, blah, blah. So, yeah, we have an Instagram as well, all that sort of stuff. Reach out to us on Twitter or anything. I don't know. This is the end of the show. Pause Resume Q2 2017 will launch on April 3rd. As for what will be in Q2 2017,
A lot of Switch.
what?
A lot of Switch.
Probably a lot of Switch, but I was going to say I don't know. Because
Mystery.
it's a mystery. It's totally not that we haven't thought about it yet. Anyway, until then, it is goodbye from me,
Yeah, mate.
Goodbye from me.
and we're out.
Damn ready. Damn ready.
Who's to say that you know I'm the master?
Damn ready.
Who's to say that you know I'm the master?
Damn